that tasks need to get done. And it builds your mental toughness, builds your grit, it builds your discipline, it builds your fortitude, it builds your resilience, it builds all of these skills that we have in our brain.
Okay, it's rap pack to my pulse flat. We keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin', doing this.
So we all have those days where we just don't feel like it all day. Like literally nothing's going right. The day is it's really hard. You're having a hard time getting in your tasks. You have a critical powerless tasks and you're having a hard time getting those tasks. And you just feel like there's no way that you're going to possibly win the day. We all have those days. And this is a concept that I will admit I stole from Andy Frisella, but it is a task that has actually helped me realize kind of what I've been doing wrong this whole time. The critical task, if you didn't watch the powerless video I did on my YouTube channel a little while back, go watch that. But today I want to talk more about test days and about the days where you just don't feel like it. Because we all have these days. The days that we just don't feel like we can move forward. The days that we just don't feel like we can actually do anything productive. We all have those days. But I'm here to tell you that those are the days that actually build you. Those are the days where you actually get the results that you're looking for, especially if it's mental. If you are on 75 hard, or if you're on phase 1 or phase 2 or phase 3 or on any of those things, or the Live Hard program in general, those things, you will realize that those tasks, they have to be done every day, no matter what. Even if you're traveling, even if you're sick, even if you're hungry, even if you're not hungry, no matter what it is, the tasks need to get done. And it builds your mental toughness, builds your grit, it builds your discipline, it builds your fortitude, it builds your resilience, it builds all of these skills that we have in our brain. So these test days, when you just don't feel like it all day and you actually get that task done, well, what's it doing? It requires a lot of discipline. The goal of 75 Hard is to build discipline by doing things that require discipline, aka doing the spontaneous tasks that we have to do every single day. You have to do your 2 outdoor workouts every day. You got to drink your gallon of water every day. You got to hit your macros every single day. You got to get your progress picture every single day. You got to get your 10 pages every single day. On phase 1, you got to do a cold shower every day. You got to do your powerless tasks every day. You got to do all this stuff. But the trick is to do it when you don't feel like it, because that is what builds the discipline. I'm here to tell you that the days that you don't feel like it are the days that are most important that you go out and win. If you don't go win on these days that you don't feel like it, you're not going to be able to win on the days that you do feel like it. I've noticed over the past few months that a lot of people in society just treat these days where we feel like it as the norm. But the truth is they're not the norm. The normal day is a day that we don't feel like it. We don't feel like doing things most days. Like I said yesterday when I did that podcast, I was talking about if I had to create content every single day, just when I felt like it, I would create content probably once a month. I don't ever really feel like creating content, but I create 3 podcasts a day. I create multiple YouTube videos I'm recording a day right now. I'm creating multiple pieces of explainer videos and team videos and videos in my Client Success Center. I'm creating all of this content every single day, even when I don't feel like it. And that's what actually builds the discipline. Not the days when you feel like it, because those are not the days that are going to be hard and that require discipline. Remember what I said earlier. Discipline is built by doing things that require discipline. In order to build the discipline, you have to find the days that require the most discipline. Those are the most important days. And those days are test days. Test days, again, they're just the days where you just don't feel like it. If today is a test day for you, if tomorrow is a test day for you, if 6 months from now is a test day for you, those are the days that you really, extremely important that you push through. Because if you don't, and you just compromise, well, then you've just lowered the bar. And the trick is not to raise the bar, it's to reset that bar to a higher level that you never thought possible. If today's a test day for you, whatever day is a test day for you, make sure you push through on those test days. It's going to be super important. And make sure that you are winning the day every single day with 0 compromise, 0 excuses, and 100% effort every single day. That's what I have for you today on Dog Daily Digital. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk a little bit about visualization, because it's a task that often a lot of people I hear, they're like, oh, how do you visualize? Because phase 1 requires visualization. So I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. We're going to go in depth on what I visualize, how I visualize, and kind of my strategy for it. So come back tomorrow. Like I said, I don't run ads on the show for the show, so make sure you share the show. It's the only way I make any sort of result from this show. It's all views. I don't make any sort of money on this show. In fact, I lose a lot of money on this show every single week. I would really appreciate it if you found any sort of value in the show, share the show. If you didn't find value in the show, don't share the show. That's just how it works, and I'll see you on tomorrow.
It ain't all about the money, but I stack it 'cause you never know.